What's up, you guys? I feel like it's been a while since I've filmed a video in here in my bathroom. But the last time I filmed a video here, or at least where I did an introduction here, it was for my what's a minimalistic it was a minimalistic makeup collection thing video. So yeah, to make this come back around, I'm going to be filming another minimalistic makeup collection. But yeah, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. So let's get started. So the place where I keep my makeup has stayed the same. It's been this thing. But in my first makeup collection, all of these were filled with makeup. Now only these two are filled with makeup. And I'm covering the labels up because the labels are wrong. And here I have blushes, highlighters, lipsticks, things that are not for the eyes. And here in this one, I have most of the things that are for the eyes. So this is the first drawer. In here I have blushes, bronzers, highlighters, lipsticks, and any like backup things that I may need in the future. But I'll start off in the back and work my way towards the front. Here I just have a sponge, a powder puff. I have this Makeup Revolution concealer. I have a green concealer by n.y.x. I don't know, it's a green concealer, but it works, it does the job. I have two Precision Formula mascaras. I have a blush quad thing by Santee. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And I have this eyebrow stencils that I got at Galveston last year. I also have this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain. Next I have is a metal palette that I also got from Galveston, the Galveston convention I went to last year. And these two are basically just depotted lipsticks. There's actually 3. I used to hate having a cluster of lipsticks, which I never saw or used. So I decided to put them in here to basically save up space. And most of these weren't cruelty free, so yeah. That's that. Next is the last section of this. This is a e.l.f. contouring blush powder that I've had for ages. This is a Wet n Wild blush. This is one of my favorite powders. This is by, I forgot, it doesn't even have the name on it. It's by Latina. And it's like really pale powder. Oh my god, I can't do this with one hand. How do I open this? This is a really pale powder. And I like using this for my under eyes. So yeah. I also have another one by that same brand, and it's like a darker like blush. Not blush, like a bronzer type. It has like gold glitter in it, and it's really pretty. Next is this Mary Kay like trio thing. Let me open it for y'all. Oh, it's a quad. My bad. But it's like that. This is like a pretty like everyday eyeshadow look. This is a Physicians Formula Golden Butter Bronzer. My bad. This is my Holy Grail Jordana Press Powder in the shade 01. This is an Amuse blush. And it looks really red. And it's actually like that red. But I've been trying to get into like reddish, natural looking blushes. So yeah, this is a Jordana blush. Well, these two are Jordana blushes. This one's more purple and this one's more red. This is a really pink Milani blush in the shade Bella Rosa. And it looks like this. Really pretty, really pink. Next I have two Tarte blushes. I have this Mary Kay bronzer situation. This is a Wet n Wild highlighter, which is really, really pretty. This is a bronzer, a Love Beauty bronzer. It's really, really weird. I haven't really used it, but yeah, it looks like this. It has pink, but it says it's a bronzer, but I'm probably gonna use this as blush because of the pink. This is a Milani Tantastic Body and Face Bronzer. This is a Wet n Wild Mega Glow Blush Bronzer situation. This is a Precious Mineral Blush. This is a Santee blush. I really like it because it looks very natural when you put it on. This is my Becca highlighter in the shade Moonstone. I have a Makeup Revolution baking powder in the shade Ghost. I hope this is actually translucent. I haven't used this, but yeah, I hope this is translucent and not just like plain old white. And next and finally are my lipsticks. I have this Milani lipstick in the shade Teddy Bear. I have these two Wet n Wild lipsticks, but these I decided not to put them in there because I use these quite often. And I don't want to use a brush or my finger to put them on. But I have a Baby Lips chapstick. I have this Kat Von D lipstick in the shade Hellbent, something like that. It's like a berry red and it's really, really pretty. And it smells like vanilla. It's so good. I have a Milani liquid lipstick and it's just a really pretty brown shade. It's in the shade Covet. Really cute. I have this ColourPop lipstick in the shade Dr. M. If you guys have any tips on how to fix very chalky lipsticks, let me know, because this is such a pretty color, but it's super chalky and it's gross. And finally, I have a ton of lip liners. Most of these are basically the same color. Most of these are by Jordana or by Prestige or by Clean Color, but yeah, most of these are just natural and plain, and I could use these to line my lips for any of these lipsticks that I have. Ooh. But I forgot to show you guys this last liquid lipstick. This is by Sephora, and it doesn't have the shade color in it, but it was like the darkest shade they have in their liquid lips. But yeah, it's really pretty. So now for the second and final drawer. This is basically all my eye stuff. All my eyeshadows, eyeliners, pigments, eyelashes. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys are these eyelashes. Yeah, these were actually my mom's, but she didn't really like them, and I got these just in case I want to do some Halloween themed things. But these are how they look like. These actually really suck. They're not good at all. But yeah, I think they'd be perfect for like Halloween look. So I have a couple of these. Next, I have these Krispy Kreme things that you guys have probably seen before. I did a video back in the day on testing weird lipsticks, so that's where you may see these containers from. But in these containers, I put basically eyeshadows. I tried depotting most of them and putting them on a magnetic sheet. So basically creating my own DIY eyeshadow palette. But yeah, I don't know where these are mostly Revlon. This is e.l.f. This is Revlon. But yeah, I really didn't care for like putting the names on the back of this, since most of these weren't cruelty free. So yeah. And here I have the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. It's pretty old, but yeah. Pull that back. And here I have my BH Cosmetics 120 colors. I've yet to use this. I really want to play around with rainbows and stuff, but yeah, haven't had the time to use that. This is another palette which I don't know the name of, but in here I have my Naked 2 palette and my Too Faced chocolate palette. actually put this wrong. I'm like a real like perfectionist when it comes to like putting my makeup in order, so yeah. Next up is this Yes Please ColourPop palette. This is actually really new. This is actually what I'm using today. Today's look I used Full Zip and Note to Self, but this palette is so beautiful. I really love cool tone colors, especially oranges and reds, so I fell in love with this. But yeah, it's by ColourPop and it's really pigmented. Next I have these really two old Kat Von D palettes, 3 Kat Von D palettes that are really old. The white one is in the shade Angeles. This black one is in Beethoven, and this one is in the shade Orchestra. These were like her first palettes that she ever released, so yeah, I don't think you guys could get these anymore, so sorry about that. Next are actually the eyeliners, but these two are n.y.x jumbo eyeliners in Black Bean, I believe, yes, and Milk. And these are just miscellaneous brown and black and white eyeliners. Another brown one. I have a eyeliner sharpener. I have this thing for the eyelash curler. But finally, in here, I have my singles. This is a Physicians Formula palette. This is an Almay palette. This is an LA Colors eyeshadow. This is n.y.x, Revlon. I have a couple of these LA Colors matte eyeshadows. This is an n.y.x eyeshadow duo. Another LA Colors eyeshadow. Another one of these things for the eyelash curler. I have some glitters. More glitters. This is a eyeliner, a gel eyeliner. It's in the shade Black. But yeah, these are most of my singles. Yeah. But that's basically it. That's the final look. Finally, I'm going to show you guys what I have in my everyday makeup bag. I usually keep this in my bathroom where I usually do my makeup. You guys have seen this before, especially this. You guys have seen this before. I used this specific color in my last video. But yeah, you guys have seen me use this custom eyeshadow palette. These were from e.l.f. I don't know where most of these are from, but I used this in my last makeup tutorial. I have the link somewhere here. I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Natural Fair. I have my trusty Jordana powder in the shade 01. I have a Physicians Formula mascara. My bad, this is a Neutrogena mascara, a healthy volume. Yep. I have this foundation. This is a Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline in the shade Cocoa. I use this for contouring. Next, I have my Milani foundation in the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla. This was before they had much more shades now. Next, I have this blush. It's by Amuse in the shade Classic Rose. I have this Milani lip gloss in the shade 0113. Next, this is actually also new. This is by Sleek Makeup. It's a Bare Kiss Illuminator. Basically, you put this before your foundation and it makes you look dewy. That's actually what I'm wearing today. I'm actually wearing this today. That's why I look kind of like dewy, oily, so to speak. Next, I have this Bare Bronze contouring thing. This is actually by Victoria's Secret, but we all know what happened with Victoria's Secret, so we don't talk about her. Next, I have this Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Mascara in the shade 02 Brownie Brows. Next, I have this Camouflage Hard Candy Foundation. I actually got this on sale, as you can see. But this is actually really light, and this is way too dark, so I usually mix these two together. Next, I have this Cushion Foundation by Wet n Wild. And guess what? I went to the drugstore, and they have them again. So I'm guessing when I went to go look for them, they were out of stock. My punk butt thought they weren't making them anymore, but they actually are. So now I feel stupid. Next, I have this mascara by Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Plump. I have this lip pencil by Prestige in the shade Spice. Next, I have this blush also by Muse in the shade Red Rose. Oops. Next, I have this Clean Color Famous Brow Tinted Brow Mascara. It's basically just brown mascara, but it's in the shade, it doesn't have a shade on it, it's just brown. Next, I have this Baked e.l.f. blush, but I use this as a highlighter. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Blush Gems highlighter by MAC, but this is in the shade Pinktastic, and it's really pretty. I'm actually wearing this right now. Most of these things I'm wearing them right now. Next is a LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain. And finally, I have this eyebrow powder, but I'm going to use it as contour because, yeah, it's like a really pretty, like, neutral, cool tone color, but it'll be like really pretty to like contour and stuff. So yeah, that's everything I have in this. But before, I used to wear like much more makeup products, and now I'm like starting to get like really into wearing less makeup. So yeah, let me put all that back, and yeah. Anyways, that was all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give this video a big thumbs up and share. If you guys like to see more of my face, please do subscribe to my channel. I make new videos each week. And if you guys like to follow me on any social media page that I may have, the link down below. And please be sure to click on that bell button down below or anywhere on the screen so you guys can be notified whenever I do upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Do I look dewy? Like I said.